All right, we'll start with Russell.
Nick, on the ball that Pena hit, did you feel like you got a really good jump on it to be able to make the play?
Yeah, I did. I mean, moments like that, you're just on defense, you're pretty locked in. So, I felt like I read the swing pretty well, and as soon as I, saw the direction of the ball, I felt like I got a good jump on it.
Go the row behind to Mark.
Hey, Nick. After Altuve stole second, it looks like you moved in a little bit for the next pitch. What made you make that decision to be in a little closer and be able to put yourself in position to make such a great catch?
I don't know. I just kind of that was just what my instincts told me to do. I just thought he had a better chance of trying to bloop something in there than, torching something over my head. So that was kind of my thought process there. Just thought of it on the fly.
We'll stay over there on the right and then go to the left.
Nick, when you guys fell behind 5-0 and came back to the dugout, just what was being said? What was the general vibe in the dugout at that point?
Let's go to work. We've been there before, and I think that's what this team does so well. We know there's no quit really. We really respect all 27 outs, and we take that seriously, and we take it personal.
I'll go on your left.
Nick, Rob said that catch gave him flashbacks to Atlanta. First, did it give you flashbacks to Atlanta as well, that catch that you made?
Yeah, I've had a couple people say that it seemed like a carbon copy of, each other. But I'm just happy that an out was made, and, we were able to go on and win both those games.
And I know it didn't happen in the ninth inning here, but you're down in St. Louis late in the game, and you come back and win Game 1. Does this feel anything like that?
Yeah. It feels just as satisfying. That was our first postseason game, so to be able to face adversity and I think only lead, I don't know how long we held the lead in that St. Louis game or how long we held the lead in tonight's game, but it wasn't very long, but it was at the end of the game when it matters. And I think that just goes back to the beginning of what I said, how this team goes to work and we respect all 27 outs.
Todd on your right, Nick.
JT's caught, every inning of the postseason so far and caught way more innings than every other catcher in baseball this season. What kind of impresses you about his level of play right now? He got the foul ball to the face and face mask, big hits tonight. I
mean, there's really no other way to say this other than he's just a real deal. There's very few catchers. I mean, haven't been playing baseball very long, but long enough to know that to be able to catch as much as he does and to be able to perform the way he does and to steal bases and to take the extra base, even to hit an inside the park home run as a catcher, it's really, really impressive, and he's a hell of an athlete.
5 rows back on your right.
What did you think of the aggressive way that Rob managed this game? Going to Alvarado in the 5th, going to Ranger Suarez in relief.
I honestly don't have an opinion on it other than, I trust anything that man does, That's just what he decided to do, and it worked. He's the manager, and, he has the respect and support of all the guys on the diamond. So that's the way he saw fit to manage the game, and that was a time that he wanted to make sure that we had the momentum. That was, and that's what he decided to do, and it worked.
Far back on your left, Jesse.
Nick, when you signed with Philly, did you assume you wouldn't see many innings in the outfield? And then when Bryce got hurt, did you just double down your work out there?
Well, I think the plan originally was that it was going to be a revolving door with me and Kyle in left, and then, Bryce was going to get 1 or 2 days off a week because the goal was for everybody's legs to be as fresh as possible. And then, baseball happens, and he ended up having that injury, and, I gladly accepted the role of just being out there every day.
Anything else for Nick? And we'll finish up here.
Just curious, when you're making the catch, do you have any time to think about the importance of what you're trying to do, or is it all instinct? Or do you, I know that you have the instinct. Do you have time to realize, gee, I better make this catch?
I mean, I think it's just all set with the environment before the ball's even hit, there's very few times that, while I'm playing defense as a professional, like my heart is really going and just completely locked in. So the moments of importance is kind of established before the ball's even hit. So, I mean, and then once it's coming my way, it's just, like you said, just kind of instincts take over.
Nick, congratulations. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Welcome JT up here.